Don't
That
mind the
is not
doom.
the stream
Don't
people.
mind the doom marine. We must rip and tear.
Rip and tear.
Thing is,
Well, it's done.
all right. Well,
You know what? Just for that. Just for that night. Just for that. Enjoy.
All
What
right.
am I supposed to be enjoying?
The hydrate redeem.
Oh, nice. Water.
Why?
For your
you're
for your guttural I don't know noises.
I said rip and tear until it is done.
And it sounded like you hurt your throat doing that too.
I did.
Hi Zora.
I can hurt my throat if you want.
I
No,
can
no,
too.
no. Let's not shove things down our throats, people.
I
Alright, I'll
wasn't
do
gonna
that
shove
after stream.
anything down.
I was. I mean, what?
I guess we're here right now.
Should I do the intro?
Hello, Henry. Oh, wait, hold on.
Should I do the intro now?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello everyone. I am GM Goblin, and welcome to Telurian Nights Nadir Edition, a fever dream of sci-fi and fantasy that I somehow smashed together in a atom smasher, and then I ended up getting this sludge that came out. Anyway, it's a really cool sludge where we get to experience
baby.
a classic fantasy adventure with a lot of sci-fi
Congratulations.
undertones for
It
woven
is
in
a
there.
non-binary child.
Yay!
It is in fact a non-binary child. With that being
Mazel
said,
tov?
where we left off with
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Mazel tov.
congratulations.
I can't. No casting fireball right now. At least not yet.
Where we last left off with our heroes, we had had just seen them through a series of shenanigans and some political intrigue and some asking about town, found their ways to the Lockpick district, where they proceeded to get into a scuffle with the local rent-a-cop company, basically, and ended up meeting a couple allies in the form of the Flower Garden or the Flower Shop. A
Flower power.
Flower power.
ragtag bunch of all women / non-binary local thieves and ne'er-do-wells who ended up assisting them through their contact, the tabaxi known as... I'm gonna check my notes real quick.
All the notes.
They're in the NPCs.
Miss Madame Adrit, the owner of the Rouge Knee, a local establishment in the red light district of the Picklock district. Oh, that's a little bit of an irony right there. So it's a sub-district within. Anyway, that being said, through a series of shenanigans and distractions and a series of disguises, they had gotten past the first barrier to their goal, a heavily guarded junkyard where an archaic airship is being stored. Their target for the evening, a bit of tech located in the central console of the engineering room of said starship. That being said, with our characters having gone through the first gate, they find themselves in a deserted sort of rather barren sort of barren sort of area on the outskirts of town, whereby they're about to enter the heavily guarded now junkyard proper. But in order to do so, they must pass a security checkpoint, which is, well, easier said than done, but they have a few ideas from their contact last session about ways around said obstacle. With that being said,
Yeah, let me start fire.
one of them is arson.
We love arson.
Armed with a few
Love arson.
gadgets and handy devices such as the silencios and small incendiary grenades, they set off to cause trouble.
Also,
being
a
said-
bottle of fire wine taped to a
Yes.
bottle of grease.
Yup.
That's
It-
one of the incendiary devices I had mentioned.
That
Cause
That being
trouble. Is that what you refer to? Is that what you call it when I burn someone alive?
Yeah, we cause trouble.
I mean, yes, actually.
We make bacon.
It's good trouble. It's good trouble, though. It's good trouble.
Tasty.
All in the spirit
Nice.
of adventure.
Yes.
So we're not going to think about the human cost there. We're just going to move on, and if I may, ask my characters, my players, please step into this magical portal with me, this magic circle, and that we must begin our adventure together.
All right, I'm moving. We
Can't make
we can and we will. We'll drag you over here.
me. Zim zap zoopity boo. Oh.
There's an Among Us here.
Among Us.
Oh god, that's turrets.
Amogus.
There's a
Is
Mugus.
everyone able,
There's a Mugus.
is everyone able to control their characters right now?
No. Someone's on top of me.
Okay, I'm going back through the portal. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, I can move now.
Going back through the portal. Reappear over here. Therefore, I'm not on people.
Awesome. Pretty smooth transition, right?
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
So what you see
Transition.
before
Sure.
you is the
Is the loud noise a fart kit?
the loud noise a fart kit?
So kids in my chat, they were asking like, I would like to make a loud noise. So I'm like, so you want to make a fart? No, you don't want to? Okay, that's fair.
Ooh, new music.
The voices in my
Find
head are
yourself at the
legendary.
edge of what is known here as the painted desert.
Is that blood or sand?
That what you're looking at is actually sand, but if you examine it closer, it's small crystals made out of basically anhydrous salt. If you were to bring it up to your lips and taste it, not recommended, but it would taste of ammonia.
Ugh.
Ah, here
Welcome
we
to
go.
a desert world.
Yeah.
A volcanic one at that.
Oh, so this is the sand I passed out in at the very beginning of session 1.
It can vary
Yeah.
from in terms of its color and consistency from place to place, but more or less, it will look something like this, or sort of a blackish, obsidian, basalt-ish sort of mix. And very occasionally, it will be just normal sand colored.
The random browns.
That being said, you find yourself at the edge of the junkyard proper. What you're looking at is essentially the junkyard entrance, heavily guarded with newly installed arcane turrets and surveillance equipment. If everyone could give me a perception check, I would appreciate that.
Okay.
What's in it for me?
You get
Not
to see the
dying.
danger ahead of you.
Not dying.
Okay.
Thing is acting up.
I don't
where-
know where my ace dice is for this session because again, still packed away.
Moving.
In fact, I had to buy new headphones, a new power cord, and a new cord. I had to find a new HDMI cord to hook up my monitor because all those are in a box I can't find.
Nice.
Hey, love, can you move me to the scene we're at? My stream was acting weird, so.
Oh, I see. I can do that.
Okay, the dice won't go down this dice.
Thank you.
That's a nat 20.
God damn it! Stop
I'll let
fixing
you
the
hold it
game!
and,
I need to rub your head!
so that's only an 8 for me.
Okay then.
I moved. Put myself back.
We'll start at the top of the initiative order. Oh, sorry, not initiative order, but the bottom of the perception checks. Night. What you managed to notice?
Knight isn't here, it is only Kane.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Kane. What you managed to notice is that right about here or so, there is an elevated watch platform with a Genasi guard standing watch. And you are currently obscured by this large object here. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and do something right quick just to make sure that's clear. That is terrain that is not visible to your opponents.
People are gonna see weird shit on my stream just for a moment. Okay, we're back. Had to pin a message. Hello?
Hello? We're still here.
Yeah, I had to pin a message to Twitch real quick about who made what.
Oh, our assets are game.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
shit.
I actually have to fix something as well. Hold on.
As a shout out, we got all of our tokens from 2-minute tabletops, all of our backgrounds and animated scenes from Shay and Peku, the wonderful map makers on Patreon, and all of our music comes from either tabletop audio or
Arcane Anthems.
arcane anthems.
And portraits, most portraits are made on Pick Crew. Kampachi had his character drawn.
Yes.
Real artists doing real work, supporting real
Yes.
businesses, supporting
Eventually,
real artists.
Eventually, when I have the funds, I will get a actual commission piece.
Saying,
And I
I would say,
already
like-
know. I already know who I'm going to get it from.
I say like
Nice.
my portrait was from the lovely. She changed her name from
oh shit,
Lunar
Shepherd
Lilac.
move.
Yeah, they move.
Alright, so perception check. Sorry. So we have a nat 20, we have a 13 from me, and we have what from
We had an 8.
8.
8. Okay. So
Uh,
what does Kane
The
see?
8. Kane, in addition to the Genasi I note here, and the everything else you see before you, this is a wall that blocks line of sight. Beyond that, you don't notice anything out of order, except that maybe that some
I'm
of
not
these
going to move to where
rock-
I can actually see that Genasi.
these rocky platforms might be craggy and rocky enough that you might be able to climb up to them. Next up in initiative order is going to be Mal with a 13. Mal, you notice that, one, these turrets basically are sort of infused with the Scorching Ray,
Oh,
our
fuck.
arcane spell. So being spotted by them is probably not advisable. And you do see, from your perspective, not only this Genasi right here. but you
I
see
don't
that,
have dark vision, so if it's dark, no, I don't.
currently, as you walk into this scene, there is a brief moment in the middle of the night, right around midnight, where the entire area becomes illuminated, just for
Okay.
about 15-ish minutes or so. But one of the things that you will notice is that a lot of folks with that might have dark vision, like say maybe like a catfolk or maybe an elf, might have
Or my
trouble
son.
or your son might have trouble adjusting to the new lighting conditions at this moment. That being said, folks with broken eyes, like your typical Dragonborn,
Yeah.
your typical Genasi, your humans, they are probably unaffected by the sudden light change. In fact, they may even see even better. That being said, from your perspective, you also see this Dragonborn over here, also standing watch, but also kind of just nonchalantly. He's phoning
Can
it.
you point it?
basically.
Oh, this guy. Okay, yes.
I will note something that only Kane notices. He only has dark vision in one eye. The other one he's seeing normally from.
So, Kane, you see everything just fine right up until here.
I close the eye that can't see anything, and I'm gonna treat it as like, you know how pirates put an eye patch on to be like,
Yeah.
okay, when I enter a dark place, I'm gonna open this eye so it can see in said dark place. This
Yep.
is the reverse of that.
Understood. So you're keeping your good eye closed for when the night comes. That way you retain your night vision.
No, I'm using my dark vision eye in the dark right now. When it becomes lighter, where I don't need the dark vision, I'm gonna open my normal eye and close my dark vision eye.
Oh, I see. So you're switching. So
Yeah.
yes, Kane, you almost instinctively, as soon as the sun comes up over the spire in the center of the world, you go ahead and close your one eye and then open the other, and you just sort of adapt to it. Back to the last observation check. The last observation check is
Nat 20.
Nat fucking 20. I am going to go ahead and say that Anoop Cirquette, you notice everything I just pointed out to you, but also this strange-looking fucker right here. You see him from just around your vantage point, and recognize that that is a monkey in a suit of armor.
A monkey in power armor.
A monkey in a suit of armor, wearing like full plate mail, like sized to his body, but actively looking out over the horizon, and
Okay.
out of all of them is probably the one with the best vision and the best vantage point on things around the area.
When you said
Be
a suit of
mindful of-
armor, I imagined like Warforged, not Warforged, like Warhammer armor, and it's just a monkey's head poking out.
I
mean-
imagine Mojo Jojo.
The rough sort of like appearance of this monkey, the armor is a little oversized for him, but it is essentially functionally full plate. Lastly, because you got a nat 20, you may ask a question about this scene, and I won't answer it for you.
Okay, so monkey's there.
Nazi is there.
That's the
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
No.
One turret, two turrets. Are there any turrets on the inside section?
You don't from like putting an ear to the ground, you only hear two signals that are thrumming through the earth, one right there and one right there, and they both sound the same.
Okay, so there's a monkey up on the ridge.
However,
Mid.
one thing I will tell you is that there appears to be some sort of very large power source right about here.
Ooh, I heard arson, explosions.
And right here, there is a gap in the wall right there, Anoop Circuit.
Ooh.
Oh, it could
And
be.
I'm small.
But you have to get past the turret without it killing you.
Yeah, and I don't have great stealth.
Okay, but no. So there's a monkey over here on the ridge. That monkey is very, very perceptive of things. So be mindful going that way. There's Dragonborn over there. They're just being nonchalant about the shit. They really, I don't think they're paying any mind. So we could potentially get away with not having to deal with him for a while if something triggers. Obviously, I didn't sense any other turrets besides the two that are closest to us. And then obviously there's the Ganassi over there. I do notice that there's a gap by the turret. I don't like. You have to disable the turret before we could even try anything without getting shot. The power source, I believe, for all this is through that little gap. If we can somehow disable that, we might save this for a little bit before the alarms truly trigger throughout the whole of the place. But
If anybody would like to give me an Arcana check on the turret, you're more than welcome to do so.
Well, we also do have a rogue.
Did you mention
one is-
that crack in the fortress?
Yes.
Right
Okay.
about here.
I'm gonna look at the orcish rogue,
nope.
and I'm gonna say,
Nope.
and I'm gonna say, think you can sneak up to it?
I can certainly try, he says.
I'm gonna take out one of. I'm gonna take out one of the two things that I got off of that bar fight. The amberite granado,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna say, set it off.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna
Let's say,
buff
like,
before.
you asked if we could, if we wanted to do an arcana check on the turrets themselves. Mallard got an 8. I got a 5.
Oof.
That leaves obviously Kane and the Rogue in order to see if they can understand the mechanisms of these turrets.
Alright, let me roll my die real quick.
Go for it. I'm
Can
gonna go ahead and roll a d8.
I cast a spell?
Yes.
That is a 16.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, so, Malark and Anubzurpit, unfortunately, you don't have enough experience with this, but Kane, if something triggers in your memory about battlefields, about turrets that walk on multiple legs, about the same scorching rays being fired from them as they would travel across the battlefield. You remember the roar of a dragon behind you, commanding you forward into the fray, like charge the light brigade style, you on a horse kind of deal, while all around you, comrades, friends would be cut down by these things. And you remember, they always went for the people with torches
Oh, and
first.
Kit, we're not in space. There is stuff that does involve space, but we're not
I
in
get
space.
this like 1,000-yard stare for just like a split second, and I say, they're attracted to light. If we can set up some torches as a distraction
Welcome back, Zora.
and light them from afar.
I mean,
Specifically,
Look-
you think it's heat in particular.
I
Yes?
do know some spells that could help with light.
They're specifically attracted to heat.
Let's see.
Do those spells conjure fire or...
One
I heard
is
fire.
more radiant. I also have, and I take out my makeshift fire wine thing. I also have this. I also can cast Sacred Flame.
You think you can
And-
get that fire wine at the Genasi over there? It may get the turrets to not only fire at him, but the fire wine might also do a significant amount of damage as well.
So here's the thing, like, we're not trying to trigger alarm, so immediately setting someone on fire, if he starts screaming, it will alert everything.
But
So-
the attention won't be on us. It'll
I
be
can
on
also-
what triggered the fire if we can do this stealthily enough.
I can also, I do have Druidcraft. I usually keep it to keep this flower fresh. And he points to the flower in his hair. But if there is a candle or a torch, I can light it from a distance.
Pulls out torch from my pack. It's just like one of these.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hands Mallard a torch. Like, I mean, we need to throw it. And if these aren't normal turrets that they're attracted by heat and light, just throwing the torch will do nothing. Once that torch is lit, then attention should shift from the turrets to that torch.
We don't even need to throw it too far. We just need to slide it across the sand into a dune and then
I
light
can do
it.
that.
May I suggest, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, everybody.
Saving throw. Is this my saving throws? No, here's my saving throws. Yeah, finally! A good roll!
Oh, shit.
18.
19.
Okay, so we're all balling right now because I got a 19 on the die and I'm proficient in wisdom saving throws. So that'll be a 21.
Holy
I
crap,
got a
okay.
19.
Everyone recognizes this. Is that this pile of junk over here? Right about there? Oh, sorry, I'm using the wrong tool. right about there, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
The
Is-
satellite dish.
That satellite dish is filled with like active, like arcane components and stuff.
Oh,
It could
well,
be
that makes it easy.
that if you were to throw a torch in that direction and suddenly light on fire, it could just be sort of a
It would make
random
a giant
spark,
bonfire.
Yes.
Yes.
and it could have
Well,
happened
can you-
naturally just because.
Help!
Yes.
You
Can you
accidentally.
get rid of those circles?
Yes. You'll need to go to your normal tool. I'm sorry, I have a cat who's trying to nuzzle into my hand.
Aw.
Okay. Is it the one-eyed boy?
Yes, as a matter of fact. So
Thank
if
you.
You could throw it there from your distance away. And I believe that distance in question is about, give or take, more.
42 feet.
So this will be a long throw range, which means you'll be at disadvantage for this. But you just need to get into the vicinity, so it's not a very high difficulty.
Well, I need a move because I think my druid craft cantrip. Let's see what it says.
How close are you
That's
to
good, Barry.
I think if I
Most
remember-
cantrips are 60 feet, if not more.
30 feet.
So,
Ooh, really?
So you're gonna have to
Let's
move.
see.
Yeah.
right about. Well, you could do it right about here.
Yeah.
You could do it from that perspective. If you land a torch right about there or so.
Is
Can
your son still sneaking up to that crack to drop the
Oh,
grenade?
You said you wanted
Can-
to cast a spell on Higgs before that happened.
Yes, before that happens, as we're talking about the plan, can I ask a mechanical question, love?
Go for it.
I am 2'8". We have
Yeah,
this is
you're short.
canon.
Yep.
I'm short king. Can my son stealth with me on his back?
Yes.
To
I would say
increase the
so, yes.
distance.
So that I don't have to roll stealth. I just have to make the throw.
I will go ahead and allow it because you are a halfling. It is actually possible for you to hide behind someone who's even bigger, normally. So,
Yes.
yes.
Sweet. Okay. Higgs. That's your name, correct?
Yes. Now, it is my name. Wink, wink.
All right. Could you carry me a short distance so I can throw a torch into that vicinity?
Okay. Yes. Short distance? Maybe. Yeah, I can do that. Just
About
tell me
15
when to
feet.
stop.
About 15 feet should do it.
Okay. He is going to go ahead and roll for stealth. Loveland, if you roll me a d20.
Yeah, I can do that. Oh, I have his feet. That's right. I'm the owner of my son.
I'm going to, before he goes out in stealth, I'm going to use a spell slot and cast Shield of Faith on him,
Yay!
just in
Um,
case.
Love, I do not actually have his thing.
Oh, he's going to have a plus. Oh, here, actually, I can just open up the sheet. because
He's
I
going to
got
have a
it.
+2 to his AC.
Yay!
Awesome. In the case of Higgs, he's going to have a +7 to stealth.
Okay, also, I'm casting a first level spell, Bless, on...
Allows him to add a 1d4 to this roll.
No, that's guidance. I'm casting Bless, which will allow, a d4 to attack rolls or saving throws. It's up to 3 creatures, so Higgs, Kane, and a noob Sarket.
So you both cast these spells on him, and practically he's radiating with arcane energy. You hop on your son's back, and he rolls. He starts to stealth his way towards that pile of junk. Basically, how this is working is you are a backpack to him, and he is crawling like on his belly across the sands while moving with the wind.
He's doing a solid snake.
More
Yes.
or less, yes. He'll get you right about there, give or take.
Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Colonel. I'm trying to sneak around, but this halfling is dummy thick, and the clap of their ass cheeks keeps alerting me to God.
Alright, this is good enough. This is safe enough.
He stops moving, and you toss a torch. Go ahead and give me a witch check.
Oh god.
Yeet.
Alright. I do have inspiration. So in case my rolls are my rolls.
This will be at disadvantage. Oh wait, actually no, because you're within the 20 feet requirement. So never mind, it'll just be normal flat roll.
Haha! Bitches!
Malark apparently was in Little League growing up and manages to
Yeet.
nail the torch right on the spot. You go ahead and cast your cantrip and light the torch alight, and immediately, practically immediately, the turret locks onto the heat signature and just begins unloading, as does this one.
Time to start moving.
Yeah.
They're distracted, which means that they have disadvantage to notice you now.
Roll
Where
initiative?
do y'all go to? Roll initiative. I'm gonna go ahead and start the encounter.
Yay!
Do you want us to wait till you start the encounter and then hit initiative?
Yes, because it won't pop up in initiative unless you. Oh, round 1 is already triggered, so yes, we can go ahead and start rolling now.
So
How do I roll initiative?
I'm not gonna roll for the like
When you're on your character sheet where your character portrait is,
Yeah?
there are 3 numbers: walk, proficiency, and initiative. You just
Oh,
click
I see
the
now.
number.
The fact that me and Kane both got like D for initiative.
What's your dex at?
+2.
They're both +2.
Okay, so you have a 14 to your dex on your dex.
Yes, F14 for Dex.
Okay, do you want to roll like a D4 and figure out who wants to go first, or do you want to forfeit? Do one of us want to forfeit who goes first? Because I don't care either way. I'll let you go first. Actually, you know what? It makes it easier.
Okay, guess I'm going first. So we've already got it to where Higgs is gonna try to launch a bomb to disable the engine. I guess 15, 20.
Yes, you should. My son is a part of this.
Okay, so we have
Hell
to,
yeah.
So many 19s.
technically. Okay, so technically, I gotta go back. That's technically Higgs. Higgs goes first. That's a +3.
Okay.
That's a +3.
Alright.
I will retract.
So you gotta move him up in initiative. So you can just manually change it to like 20 or something, because otherwise it'll just stick where he is.
Yeah.
It doesn't equate to the dexterity for whatever reason.
There we go.
Back to there we go. Higgs. So what he's gonna do now is that he's gonna like begin to crawl across the sand, not really taking any chances here, and he's gonna start moving towards the that gap in the wall. Or
Alright.
at least he's gonna try and go for the gap in the wall.
Do you want me to come with him? Yep.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And he's gonna go ahead and use cunning action here to make a double move at half speed and get right about there.
And I assume he's low enough to the ground that the blasts are just going right over his head.
Right over his head. And these things are like, do you remember like the battle on Hoth?
Yes.
There's-
Oh yeah, that's exactly what was going through my mind actually.
Now,
We're
Higgs takes a
nerds.
look at that gap in the wall and realizes he can't actually go through there. But he turns to you and goes, and he hands you the Empire Bomb. Dad, do you want to try this?
You can do it.
Cool beans.
And Alright.
and the Emperor bomb with his last bit of action. Next up in the mission order is the Noob Circuit.
I ruffle his hair because he called me dad.
Okay, so I got eyes on the monkey, eyes on the Ganassi. Have they?
Point. I think the monkey is going to go next, and what he's going to do is he's going to hop.
Oh yeah,
up-
you didn't roll for the enemy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you didn't roll.
but
for
it's a
that.
Noob Circuit's turn. You want to go after a Noob Circuit, love? And roll?
Let's see where this guy goes. Actually, never mind. He's going to go after Kane.
And after a Noob Circuit.
And after
So-
Noob Circuit.
So I see the monkey, I see the Ganassi.
Luckily for you all, these guys are slow.
35 feet.
If I was a ranger, I know what my turn would be.
Phew.
Zephyr Strike, double movement, can attack me with attacks of opportunity, zip up there and just whack!
Yep.
And rangers are underpowered! Tell that to my ranger who's dealing over 50 damage a turn.
Okay, 30 feet. That's my
Bam.
move. I will cast.
And he's about to get their fucking guard drake mount from their class.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Alright.
cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the Ganassi, so I'm not close enough to the monkey.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. I think I'm going to need to make him a wisdom saving throw.
Correct. DC 13.
Yep.
Let's see, his wisdom is absolutely shit. Let me go ahead and roll a die for that. Oh, I don't have a single die roller. I'm going to grab some physical dice for myself, guys. I'll be right back.
Do you want me to roll?
If you could.
Okay. What's his modifier?
Girl.
0.
Okay.
So it's just a flat 20. It's just a flat D20.
Yeah, he rolled a 12.
Okay. He's fallen prone and laughing hysterically.
He's like, fire!
This guy starts
That's
laughing.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
still any-
exact
End of each
laugh
of his
as well.
turns, and each time it
His
takes
laugh
damage.
is
Does,
fire.
does this guy take any damage from that?
No, he's just prone. He's just prone and incapacitated. At the end of each of his turns, he has to do a wisdom saving throw to stop the hideous laughter.
Understood. He is out and down for the count. He just can't stop thinking that, oh Christ, this is so fucking funny.
This guy had the good shit.
He had that good from my god. I guess that's the end of my turn. That's movement and a spell.
Next up is Kane.
Go for the monkey.
I can't make it to the Actually, it's great. It's 60 feet. Okay. And where is the monkey?
Points towards the monkey.
Right there.
Oh, totally within range. I'm gonna step out. I'm gonna look at the monkey, and I'm
He is
gonna
distracted by whatever these turrets are shooting at.
and I'm going to cast Compel Duel.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
god. Here we
Okay,
go.
What's that do?
He is compelled to fight him.
You
on
attempt
1-2-1.
to compel a creature into a duel. One creature that you can see within range must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds the saving throw, the spell doesn't restrict the creature's movement for that turn.
So, this monkey is not particularly wise. I'm gonna go ahead and try and roll a wisdom saving program.
You want me to?
Actually, I'm not.
Nope.
Oh. Nat 20.
Okay.
Shit.
He realizes that someone just tried to influence him.
I'm gonna duck my head back down immediately after casting the spell, hoping he didn't notice me, because I was just peeking around the corner to cast the spell.
I'm going to, so because he is literally a monkey in armor, I am going to see if he satisfies some sort of wisdom saving, sorry, intelligence-based saving throw to understand that he has been someone tried to affect him with a spell. He's plus, he actually gets a plus -2 for this because he's not particularly smart. Like, he's smart for a monkey, but he's not particularly smart enough to understand how spells work. Whatever this company is about, they apparently will give anybody a uniform, including monkeys.
That's a 6.
Oh
He
shit.
has no idea that what had just happened to him was a spell. He just felt some urge coming from your general direction. He might investigate.
Cool.
Alright, is that it for your turn?
That's my action, and I don't have anything to do with a bonus action. Except for cast another spell, but I can't cast 2 spells in a turn, so.
Understood.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my bow and knock an arrow as a
Got it.
free action.
It is now the monkey's turn. You see him reach into like a little satchel on his side, but it's way too small for whatever's about to happen, and pull out a bastard sword from it, and now he's wielding it as if he were a crusader, and begins sort of walking towards your direction slowly.
It's a monkey.
I peek around the
With a
corner and I just kind of think, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
You idiot! We
Monkey's
all
got a
have
sword.
swords! You idiot! We all have swords!
Anubster Cat,
Yes.
how hidden are you right now?
I was trying to stick to whatever Teresa says is saying. It's a monkey.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check. And Kane, you may do so, but you have partial cover, I will say. You get a +2.
But I
Nope,
still have it
I
at
am not
disadvantage.
very, I am not very sneaky.
Cool. I'm gonna make a wisdom check for this monkey.
Dumb
Okay,
monkey.
so that'll be a 13. So that'll be a 15.
Not bad. Alright, let's see what you got. Normal.
Nope.
Alright. The monkey immediately notices you and looks to go to his what's the word I'm looking for here?
Handler?
His surveillance. His surveillance. He's got a little earpiece that begins to
Shut the monkey up!
The monkey's palm. The monkey's fist. The monkey's sword.
The
monkey's corpse.
monkey!
Sees
The
you both,
monkey!
but is out of movement. He will need to wait until next turn to be able to hit you. So what he's going to do is he's going to take a full dodge action.
Dash?
No, full dodge. Full dodge. He's just
Okay.
going full defensive.
Okay.
Yes, it's a monkey in a suit of iron, Zora, that's wielding a bastard sword. This monkey
And it got
means
from a tiny
business.
satchel. Monkey
satchel-
business.
I
Sorry,
swear
this-
that the monkey has a bag of holding. There's no other way he could pull a fucking bastard sword out of such a small satchel.
Dimensional portals
Yep.
do exist.
That being
Either
said,
way, it's fucking magical, and I want it.
that being said,
Magic monkey.
this entire scene was inspired by that scene from Aladdin where Abu pulls a fucking sword out of a guy's throat.
That's one of my favorite scenes.
Next up is the Genasi soldier who's currently roiling on the ground.
It's
And with that
13.
being said,
Say like
Yes.
13 wisdom save or better. Just
Another-
stop
Yeah.
laughing.
another
Oh,
shit.
captain enters the
Oh,
enters
yeah.
the arena.
the dude back there that I can see.
This guy the Genasi has to make another wisdom saving throw to break out of the laughter.
Okay, I don't think they will succeed, but stranger things have happened.
Yeah, 20s.
A monkey got a nat 20.
No, not happening anytime soon. They continue rolling on the ground, laughing, and you can hear like screams coming in through their surveillance. Just like,
Pull yourself together,
fire
soldier.
spout. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck up! All that sort of things, just screaming coming from, and you recognize that the person screaming is this tabaxi soldier over here.
Nice.
Well, we can hear screaming from behind the wall. We can't actually see him because of...
Yeah.
I believe
Vision.
that a Noobster Cat still has line of sight to them. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Just barely.
Maybe.
I barely
Just barely.
see them. I see the Ganassi, I see the random extra soldier, I always see the monkey, and I see the Tabaxi just barely.
That being said,
My turn.
Change the scene slightly because now the alarm's been raised.
What we were trying not to do.
It was gonna happen eventually. If it
because
wasn't
dumb
monkey,
fucking monkey.
if it wasn't monkey, it would have been me. Let's be fair. I have bad rolls.
Let's see.
You broke it. I don't know what you broke, but I'm blaming you.
What are you trying to do?
Change the...
There we go.
Oh, it did change? What happened?
I heard a brr, brr.
I don't hear anything, but we might have to refresh the page.
Oh, let me try that.
Some of us. Not you, though, like each player, sometimes they have to.
Refreshing. Can you put me back?
Yes, I can. Here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I hear it faintly.
Oh, okay, that must be an alarm going off. Oh, there is an alarm going off now.
I just hear
Okay.
the music.
I hear music, but I don't hear any alarm, but it doesn't matter.
Alright then.
We know there's an alarm.
Alarm has
Use
sounded.
your imagination.
I'm actually glad we can't hear the alarm because alarm noises annoy the crap
Yeah.
out of me.
Okay.
They annoy the crap out of me, like especially in video games when they don't fucking
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Repetitive noises like that irritate me.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Now the alarms are going off.
Oh, I
See the red
see.
lights?
I see the red lights.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, I thought you meant like
I was
Alarm
we were gonna hear sounds.
noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, visual alarms.
Okay.
That being said, next
Your
up
turn.
is Malar T-Topple.
Hello.
Time to blow up something.
So I'm gonna, since everyone's focus is over here, I'm gonna walk up to the big old power cell.
Uh-huh.
Let
You
me
can
grab
crawl through
me.
that little, you can crawl through that little space right there.
Can you move
And-
me? I am stuck on my son.
Oh, yes, actually. There you
Chuck the
Thank you.
grenade. Chuck the grenade.
So I'm gonna crawl up here.
go. Uh-huh. And it is a giant arcane reactor core is what you're looking at right now. Slightest variation in like electrical sort of impulses or power surges will basically knock this thing off kilter. That being said,
Can
Mal,
I put
go ahead.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I duct tape the amberite grenade to my already incendiary grenade?
Yes.
Cool, I'm doing that and throwing the bottle of fire wine that is duct taped to grease, a grease bottle, and now duct taped to an amberite grenade and chucking it.
Okay.
Okay, so if the whole thing explodes TPK. Game over.
Do I have a
The
fire
one
bomb?
who was afraid of nuclear fire just invented a nuclear bomb.
I don't know. It's not nuclear bomb.
It's conventional.
We're not going nukes. It's just a bomb.
It's just a fire bomb. It's,
Very,
fire
very
bomb.
big firebomb.
Yeah.
oh
All
wait.
right.
The fire
Oh,
bomb of
shit.
regret.
Wait. This is an amberite cell,
Yeah.
and you're exposing it to liquid.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Throw it
This is a bad
immediately.
idea.
Throw it immediately.
You toss it. Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
And
All right.
you better fucking run.
Okay, you succeed. Mal, there is a massive explosion. For lack of a better description of this, I'm just gonna draw a polygon as to the radius of the damage.
Oh shit.
Goes fucking off.
I don't see anything, so I'm gonna jump
I'm
over.
sorry,
I'm gonna jump over to someone else's stream real quick just so I can see.
the explosion, because I can't see it
Yeah.
from my end.
Yeah. Love, you didn't draw anything.
Oh, I didn't.
No. You forgot to click the right tool. The circle template, the cone, square, the ray.
This just goes on. Does anyone see the lines I'm drawing?
No.
No.
Okay, I think it has to be not finishing first. So let me go ahead and connect this polygon up.
Oh boy. I can see it. I can see it now. Oh shit.
It just goes fucking off. See what happens when you combine amberite with
I can slightly
liquid?
see it.
With liquid
It's a
is that
buzzsaw.
it produces a shit ton of hydrogen gas. Hydrogen
It's an
gas,
H-bomb.
which combines with oxygen in the air, and then suddenly the
Which
air is
com-
on fire.
It's
Which
an
also combines with the grease and the
Combines
fire
with the
wire.
grease, and so fire just goes fucking everywhere. It is now like there's fire over here now too.
Prepare for
I would
splash
make
damage.
Fire over
Everyone-
here now
I would-
too.
I would
Every-
make everyone in that base make a dexterity saving throw because
Oh,
that's
they
a lot
are.
of
Or be-
fucking fire.
Or be set on fire.
The entire contents of the fire wine erupts and produces a gout of
There's also grease
flame
in
that
there,
just sort of
so
blows
not-
everywhere.
You've
So
literally
try
just
to,
made fucking
put
napalm.
water.
Or is this Agent Orange? Which is
I
just
think
which
this
is
is more
worse.
like napalm.
More
I think somehow Malark has invented napalm, and Mal, because you're in the blast radius, I'm gonna have to make you make a
Hi,
dexterity
daughter.
saving throw.
Oh no, that's
You-
fine.
I'm gonna
You
I'm
set
gonna
this
begin
off.
making I'm gonna begin making everyone within the blast radius start making dexterity saving throws as well.
I
Can
imagine it starts making
Can I
Yep,
take
that helps.
disadvantage on this saving throw if it means I can help my son make his saving throw?
So your son is actually not in any danger right now because he's hiding behind
Okay.
rocks.
I
Okay,
do have a question. I do have a question. Does this
Oh.
explosion start making other explosions go off in the base? Like, does it make a chain reaction? Because this generator is connected to others' power sources, like the
So
turrets and things.
The turrets completely die, they go completely silent, and all the lights inside the junkyard completely go dead.
It's time for darkness.
I rolled a 6.
Mal, you're going to take 2d6 fire damage,
Okay.
and you are now on fire.
Can someone roll? Rob, can you roll me the damage?
I got
I
it.
can't roll myself.
I got
Okay.
it. Okay, you got off easy. That's only 4 points of fire damage, but you're still on fire.
Yep.
Your friend trying to make a campaign for your birthday? Aww.
I got a 1 and a 3.
Is there any force from this
let's see.
explosion?
Oh,
There is
I bet.
a violent sort of like sonic shockwave that pushes everything back. Mal, you get knocked back about 10 feet towards your son.
Okay. I also
Let's
I need to roll a d20 for concentration on bless. That is. Bless goes away. I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
Got it. Your son is no longer blessed, and Noobs are Kent and Kane. You're actually outside the blast radius. You do not need to make a save.
Yes,
However,
their bless goes away.
However, your okay, cool. However, your companion is currently on fire.
I can
that being
see
said, though,
this. I think.
there is enough of a distraction going on right now that you might be able to sneak into the base and get around all this.
I moved myself back 10 feet from the blast.
Cool beans. Next up is going to be our next soldier, who is now alerted to everything that's happening. Is going to try and like grab a fire extinguisher and put out fires. Specifically, he's going to walk up to his comrade right here.
Fun fact: fire extinguishers do not work on grease fires
Yeah.
or
Oh.
chemical
They're-
fires.
So there
Unless
was.
it's specifically formulated for them. Unless
Okay.
it's specifically
Exactly.
formulated for them. Like Halon fire extinguishers will work.
This is
Can
correct.
someone roll me a luck check.
There was
I
two
got it.
soldiers. Was that roll for both soldiers in the fire?
Only one was in the blast radius.
Okay.
So that is a 12 on the luck check.
They have the appropriate fire extinguisher in this case, but they're going to take their entire turn to put out their friend, who takes another 2d6 damage. Could someone roll me 2d6s, please?
Gotcha. That is 3 and 2,
Thank
so
you.
that is
5 points of damage, 11 hit points remaining. Cool beans. They roll out of the fire and begin to stop, drop, and roll, and that's going to be their entire turn. Is just getting out of the fire and putting themselves out. And actually, no, their friend put them out for them. They're going to try and fight the fire as well and try and extinguish it. And I'm going to go ahead and say that they managed to, both of them working together, managed to go ahead and get this portion of the fire mostly under control at this point. Next up is back at the top of the initiative order with Higgs, who is going to, in turn, begin to put you out, Mal, and you are no longer on fire.
Yay!
He's going to grab you and say, time to go.
Yep, time to go.
Give me 3 adventure
And he's
choices.
going to basically sneak his way around
Secrets of
here.
Skyline Lighthouse. Ooh, those sound interesting.
Is he
Laura.
carrying me or no?
He's carrying you, and he's going to sneak his way over there. If you could join him, that'd be great. You're trying to
It
go through
won't
that,
let me.
so I will do it for
Help
you.
me. Yes. Help me, I'm gay.
There you go. I'm here with your son. Actually,
Help
I'm
me,
going to
I'm
move you to
good.
the top so that you have...
God damn it. Ink, butter your own toast.
No!
Anoop Cirquette, the monkey has seen you and is brandishing a weapon in your general direction.
Just run up and punt it.
No, it's wearing armor and has a sword. But,
You
But-
should have-
Action.
but, guess
Do
what?
you have heat metal? Do you have heat metal?
No.
Oh,
It's a second level spell.
that's fair.
And it's also druid. I don't know if warlocks can learn that spell.
Technically,
I
they
think
can.
with initiate feat or something. Practical maybe? Something like that.
Magic Initiate only gives you access to first level spells and cantrips.
Ah, okay.
Alright, just running past him.
Do I not have Eldritch Blast?
Go to your spellbook.
I'm looking at it. I have my Mage Armor, Detect Thoughts, Dissonant Whispers, Phantasmal Force, Touch Insidious Laughter.
That's interesting.
It doesn't have any of your cantrips.
No, it doesn't. Like, all my cantrips don't exist.
That's strange.
Weird.
So-
You may need to use the D&D Beyond version of your sheet for this one.
And we shall get it fixed in a later date.
Although, I think there's a plugin that allows you to roll in D&D Beyond and then have it show up in Foundry. So
Yeah.
I'll be looking into that.
Okay. Sign in. Sign in with Wizards. With Res. Fine. Twitch. Fuck.
Why'd you make a multi-attack?
Oh, sorry. I was just looking at the stats. Monkey has
Okay.
multi-attack.
That monkey is the BBEG.
We'll see about that once I make him afraid of me.
The monkey rolled a nat 20. I think that monkey's the BEG. I am bleeding. Okay.
Surprise! It's a dragon.
Actually, on D&D Beyond, my cantrips don't exist.
Huh.
Well, then go into your character editor and relearn your cantrips.
Yeah. That's odd.
Oh, no. That was weird.
Very strange.
Hello, my son. What are you doing? Look at your son.
Pride is not the word you're looking for.
That's it. He's a good boy. Except for you.
You tried to eat your chicken earlier.
He did. It was also Old Bay chicken. I don't understand why you would think that would be a good idea.
This
The
is
other
the
night-
cat who's.
The other
Who
night I was
likes-
eating shish kebabs, and I set my food down on a filing cabinet because, again, moving.
Moving.
And Kala was in the living room where I was eating.
Oh,
And for
shit.
the first time, first cat who's ever been interested in people food, she kept inching towards my plate, and I was like, no.
Oh.
And then once I would push her back, she'd be like inching towards my plate again immediately, like not taking no for an answer. I'm like, no.
Okay.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
before the generator went dead, these turrets turned inward and began firing at the generator some more. Because they aim for the biggest heat source.
Yep, and I just bombed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus 3. So I added my cantrips, but they still haven't spawned in.
Oh, yeah, I can update you.
Muchas gracias.
Hello.
De nada.
Yes, I do work tomorrow. I work 6 to 3. Hi, daughter.
Buddy, you have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
you can.
yeah, I think. Hi, Anu. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, Anu. How was your stream?
It exploded.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on the monkey.
Excellent.
Oh
shit.
shit!
Holy fuck.
Monkey.
Monkey's getting fucked.
How many rays of Eldritch Blast are aimed at the monkey?
All of them. I'm eating the monkey.
Okay, so you roll for each instance of Eldritch Blast. The first one basically hits dead center. Even.
You only get a second blast at
Oh wait.
level 5.
He,
Level 5, yeah.
I'm at
the
level
monkey
3.
currently is taking the dodge action, and he can see you. So you will need to make that at disadvantage. Can you roll again?
Oh, okay.
And it's only one beam because level 3, my dear.
That's right.
14 for
Uh,
the second
oh.
one.
You see this monkey like begin walking towards you, and and you aim an Eldritch Blast, and he fucking, like, takes his sword and just goes, "Ping!" deflects it.
See, it's the BBG.
What type of fucking monkey are you? Keeps fucking going. Fuck the monkey, I'm out.
This shit all out.
I find it funny that everyone else you managed to basically incapacitate or like make them worried about something else that they have to draw their attention to, except the fucking monkey.
The monkey has, wants us dead to rights.
I'm reminded of that one horse from Tangled.
Oh, you have
Yes.
Vampire Reborn. I have that too on it. We can play that sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, next up in the initiative order is going to be Kane. Kane, there's a rather upset monkey who is
Dun,
sort of
dun,
like
dun,
menacingly
dun.
sort of marching towards a Noobster cat.
You have advantage by
What?
smacking him in the ass.
So what you're saying is he's not focused on me.
No.
It's true. If you were to give me a stealth check because you're hidden behind cover, you would have an opportunity to make a stealth check and sneak up on him.
Love, has the Latin music kicked in yet? Do we hear the Sephiroth theme? Because
Also,
this monkey
Zora,
is the
tomorrow
one
is
with the
Cookie's
angel.
birthday, so when I'm off work, I'll be spending time with her.
I got an 18
I'm sorry, sweetie.
without my modifiers, which I think. Oh no, it would be at disadvantage because of my armor. So let me roll that again.
Disadvantage? Oh,
Yeah,
right,
'cause
because
of
you're
my
clanky.
armor.
You're clanky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with Mao, which is why I'm
Okay,
on
so I got a 16 on the second roll. It
Okay,
still
guys.
plus 2, making it an 18.
The monkey's
You got
passive
18.
perception is 15. You barely squeak by, he does not notice you. Now, even though he's taking the dodge action, you can attack him with a flat roll, basically.
So I pick up I pull away my bow and arrow, and I draw my greatsword. And as I'm drawing it, the blade glows red hot as I cast Searing Smite.
Oh shit.
This monkey is either the BBEG or fried.
Kentucky Fried Monkey.
KFM?
I want chicken.
Mm,
KFM.
Monkey. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Shit!
This monkey's
Roll
getting
double
fucked.
dice for damage.
Jesus.
Alright. I don't know how we do
Do you want to
damage.
roll once, then double it? Because I'm a fan of that one as well, actually.
What I like to do is I like to take the maximum amount of dice for one roll and then roll a second set of dice.
You know, I'm a fan of that, and I like how crunchy that is. Do it.
All the crunch. All the murder.
It makes it so where it makes you feel like the roll is actually a crit.
Yeah.
Okay. I have music for the monkey now.
I don't know.
Here
Is
goes.
it?
It's 2d6, so 1, 4, 3, plus.
We got the Arabian Nights. Oh, I'm sorry, Zora. I sent hugs.
So, how much damage is being dealt to the monkey?
Now, are we also doubling my smite damage?
I would say yes. Anything that is rolled gets doubled. So, you
Okay.
would just take the maximum for that one.
Okay, so that will be.
And the question here is, do you want this lethal or non-lethal?
Oh, I'm killing this fucking monkey.
Okay.
Monkey going down.
No, Ted is the monkey.
I love how that when you guys talk in character, it zooms in on your character.
Yeah, just like, how dead is the monkey?
Dun dun
Just-
dun.
So I come up behind him and my eye is glowing red while the rest of me is like basically covered in shadow. And I take my greatsword above my head and I slam it down on him, causing 32 points of damage.
Holy
Ow.
shit!
You catch the monkey like in this chink between the armored chink between his shoulder and his neck, and the monkey just sort of like buckles to one knee, and just like looks over his shoulder at you, at your glowing eyes, and just goes.
Very
Is
good.
he
Monkey.
dead?
Speak with animals.
I
No.
do not.
Can we make an intelligence roll to hear the monkey's code of vengeance?
Sure.
All right. I'm
Uh,
gonna use animal
I got a
handling.
4, so I have no idea.
as
Nor do
you
I care.
are, as it is like shouting this out, it is also like dropping its sword and signing. So because you understand sign language, Kane, you may attempt to decipher it.
Oh, I was an animal.
Oh, I definitely want to decipher it. Absolutely.
Just an intelligence check at advantage.
Be
That's a
seeing
12.
you.
I'll see you in hell.
Well,
Rough.
yeah. I don't get a bonus to my intelligence, so that's just a 12.
That's more than enough. The DC was 10. The monkey like turns to you, begins signing. Fucker.
Ow.
Brother will avenge me. He is far worse.
Ow! High devils.
As he's like laying there, I sign. I will lay his pelt next to yours. As I twist the great sword, and he bursts into flames because that's a side effect of the searing smite.
You draw the blade all the way through its arc, and suddenly the monkey immolates and falls to the ground, a husk of burning flesh and metal roasting inside, flesh roasting inside metal.
I'm going to take that satchel that he pulled that bastard sword out because.
You gain a bag of holding. Worth it?
Worth it.
Worth it.
Cool. You still have a movement, by the way.
Let me go to my
that
my-
monkey is hecka dead. 1 second.
let me go to my
Monkey.
character sheet and add a bag of holding because I can't do it on here. I'll do it after my turn. I only use 5 feet of movement.
Puts the
You have
monkey
25 left?
put the monkey corpse in the bag of holding. I got you, fam.
As the body is incinerating, I walk over it and I crush his skull under my heel, and I just continue to march.
The monkey body cares not for your footfalls.
5,
It
10,
does yield under it though.
20, 25, 30.
Oh god, what is this game?
Chaos.
You made this monkey.
I did. I threw the monkey in there because it would be really nice to have a look at who could actually see shit.
And
That's fair.
I was like, just Eldritch Blast. I just blast the monkey towards.
To be fair, it was a
towards-
very evil monkey.
Just like I'm just gonna blast them towards Kane. That's all I wanted to do, just so Kane could take on the damn monkey. They wanted
And
to
then
do
the
it so
monkey, like,
bad.
and the monkey fucking pulls like a Jedi Knight at the last fucking second and deflects your Eldritch Blast.
Nope, fuck that monkey. Keeps
And
fucking going.
then I pulled a fucking Darth Maul and split him in twain.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my
Oh,
wife
yeah.
does to me. I mean, what?
Hello.
Hi.
Next
Well, you
up in
have a
mission
good night,
order
sir. Okay.
is the monkey who is down. Our soldier who needs to make a wisdom saving throw. in order
13
to
or greater.
not- 13 or greater. Normal?
Oh
that's
not
shit!
I'm gonna go ahead and say that they will be at disadvantage for their next wisdom saving throw.
Holy shit!
Malaric, you're up.
They found the monkey death hilarious.
Oh shit, I forgot about you. Ah, fucking damn it. Right.
What about me?
This one. I
Oh.
need to roll their dexterity saving throw because they got caught in the fire and they fail.
That's
and so roll me 2d6s.
that's what I was trying to get at, because like I could see this one sitting here. So it's
5. So they can take 10 points of fire damage.
Damn.
Oh god, they are not doing well. They're more than bloodied.
And
All
they're
right.
and they're
They
on
are
fucking
not
fire.
bloodied. They are not bloody at all. They are cauterized.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
They don't become bloodied until the surgeons take away the burned flesh. Then they are bloodied.
That's fair. Not to mention, they are also on fire.
All right. I'm gonna move 20 feet. Do we know where the entrance is? I'm guessing it is
From what you
like
can see,
right here.
that leads up to the catwalk, but the entrance itself looks right about there. From
Good.
your...
Okay.
We gotta get through the fire now.
On the right side, the smoke is giving you cover.
All the cover.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Unfortunately, you three have to breathe.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll go ahead and say that the wind is wafting from the north, so you've actually got some decent breathing room.
And I'm gonna move here.
Got it. You jump off your son's back and start running.
Yep.
Get
and
off,
I'm
get
small.
off your son's back for once, jeez.
Rude. And let's see. What spell can I cast that would be helpful?
Something to finish
No,
off
you know
that
what?
guard.
Which card?
This one.
This. Oh yeah.
Technically,
Yeah, he's a cop.
so I was saying, like,
He's not a
technically, you did pass by them. Would they have the ability to of an attack opportunity as you
They're
run by?
too far away, I think.
I would say that
They would have gone
wouldn't
over
gotten-
the. They would have
Yeah.
gone through here and not through because
I would say that
they can't go
would have
over the
opportunity.
rocks.
So I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack with their basically what
see-
amounts to as a longsword.
Oh
but
shit!
really,
No, he's right. I have to go because I just went right through the rocks.
You need to go. You need to go north.
1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm gonna stop here.
Okay, cool. You stop there, and they don't make an attack of opportunity on you.
And let's see what spells I have. Yeah, thank you for reminding me about the rocks. I was just like, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on that guy.
Go for it.
Even more.
They're already-
Even more fire. All the fire.
Yeah.
We got chemical fire.
Fire.
We got holy fire. Fire.
So much arson.
So, do I need to take out my foci for this?
I believe you actually do if you want to cast a spell.
Cool. So people will
describe your foci?
see. Yes. Mal reaches into their doublet, taking out a necklace that is made out of noodles. It's a macaroni necklace. It looks like a kid made it and has like those colorful noodles when you dye them, and holds it up and fire comes out of it.
I can't see any of this because there's a giant boulder in my way.
This is true, but
I can see it.
Noobster Cat is able to see this.
They need to make a DC 13 dex save.
Oh god.
And,
They're terrible at this.
and they're on fire. Oh shit.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
So I'll-
they fail.
they're just dead.
They take 5 damage.
They are. Wait, are they down? They are
That's-
barely hanging on.
That's 15 damage of fire. All the fire.
Well,
Well,
I think
no.
Sacred Flame is
10
radiant.
points-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 points of fire and then 5 points of radiance.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, game paused? What up?
Oh, sorry. Wrong button. I was trying to figure out which
All
soldier
right.
it was which.
I think that is my action, and as a bonus action, no, not as a bonus action, never mind.
Shillelagh. Crack some skulls.
I don't have Shillelagh, I'm a cleric. I just have a little druid spells.
Okay.
I was gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, but I feel that should be something we do in the next room.
It's true. Next up is the soldier you just set on fire. They are crazed and are just going to ignore the fact that they're on fire, and are just going to walk over to you and smack you with their stun stick.
Make it
Imagine a
what?
great sword with plasma sort of like coming off the edges, designed to deal non-lethal damage.
Magic
Oh.
greatsword, you say?
Tech, Arcanotech, but yes. It deals purely
Steampunk.
non-lethal damage.
Like the plasma
I'll-
sabers from the trequel.
I'll have to take that back with me and have a scientist look at it to make it
Oh,
completely
sorry, not a
legal.
great sword, long sword, long sword.
Okay, no longer interested.
Now you're getting attacked.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where my AC at. Oh, it's 18.
Cool beans. Attacking.
That's a whiff.
I dodge and weave.
Doesn't hit. I'm gonna attack you again. They reel back, are a little confused at how nimble you are in your armor, and fail to hit completely. At the end of their turn, they take a d6 more of damage because they are on fire,
Can I do it?
4 fire damage.
and they're dead.
Before they die, I want to be like, no, you're holding your sword wrong. If you want to hit something smaller, you're aiming for someone taller. You want to, and I'm just like correcting them as I'm dodging them.
As they're dying
they
too.
Swing and
Yeah.
swing. The fire like fully engulfs them, and they just like, why are you giving me life lessons at a time like this?
And then keels
Because
over.
everyone deserves them.
And then
And
dies.
they pass the fuck out while on fire.
Well, you know, they chose to be a pig, and they are now bacon.
They're very, very much bacon, actually, as a matter of fact. Next up is the next soldier, who is the Dragonborn over here. Having put out the fire, he is going to make way towards. The next concern of his is actually going to be, if we are being attacked, we should probably take a look at getting to the choke point. He's going to go ahead and call over the radio and begin barking orders that everyone who is available should converge on the choke point. And so, here we go.
Can you hear them now?
Here's the map.
Hear them now?
I have a raid. I received a raid, and I was told that. Oh nope. Okay. Well,
Oh, weird.
good on me. This entire time, no one could hear you guys, so I have to figure out why.
Interesting.
Go there. And with his action, he's going to try and put out this fire. And he does so.
Audio.
I'm hoping
Is the,
that my
fire
audio.
extinguisher too?
Default.
Oh no, it might not have been catching me either, because my Yeti is not picking up anything, it looks like.
Oh no.
Whoops.
Is that better?
Can you hear us now?
Looks like it's being picked up on the. Okay, they can hear you now.
Oh, the Discord
Okay.
is picking it up.
Okay.
Is the Discord picking it up?
Possibly.
And now Night
like-
is muted.
Weird.
My
we'll
mic is
figure
muted.
this out.
Hold on. Settings.
Scuff
Audio.
Squad!
Hashtag Scuff Squad.
Woo! I gotta hydrate. Okay.
Since you don't have redeem, it's just like you need some water.
Yeah.
That includes you too, wifey.
Ba ba da ba. Is that better?
Oh, the
Is that
hydrate.
better? It looks like it's being picked up. Okay, fantastic.
Scuff Squad!
Can you ask them if they are able to hear us at all? Or, like, the narration
They
and everything?
said they can hear you. Yes, they can hear you now. But so they first could hear me but couldn't hear you. then they could hear you, but then they couldn't hear me.
Yeah,
and they can hear the music from from Foundry, which is a good thing.
That's great.
my Yeti was not working on OBS the entire time.
I
Whoops.
can hear you though. That's weird.
Yeah, we could hear
Yeah.
you.
But I'm wondering if it picked up on stream. We'll find out after.
I'll say like I had everyone muted, so I didn't hear the echo.
Alright.
Okay, are we ready to continue? Well, next thing
Yes.
we'll do audio checks.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't stand D&D where there's no music. It drives me insane. I always, if there's no music during D&D, I always just go YouTube music.
Yeah. Who's attacking my son? Oh, my son's moving. Okay.
No, I drive people insane. And then feed on set because I'm feeding on their sanity.
Okay. Well, you scared me. I thought my son was being attacked.
No, your son is moving through.
The fire and the flames.
He's going
Yes.
to make a
Great
double.
song.
He's going to use cutting action to make a double move.
Music is muted again. Okay, Discord muted again. What?
Here.
Okay.
You can increase the volume of music. Like that.
No, I think it's something in.
Your settings.
So I was hearing double on my end. So I. Okay, yeah. So I tried to mute it, and then I guess it muted it for everyone else as well.
Scuff Squad.
Stuff Squad.
And it's back again. Okay, cool, fantastic.
Awesome. I think what he's going to do is that he's going to use his second story work ability to climb up onto the platform right here. I'm going to go ahead and move him without constraining
His movement.
move onto the platform. There we go. And he's going to go ahead and grab. Let's see what attacks he's got available to him. Features, inventory. He's got a bow. He's going to draw his short bow out. And he's going to attempt to try and attack that
The not
well-armored cat right there.
the one that got crispied.
One that got crispy. Just gonna make a dex check for him. And with proficiency. It's gonna come across as a saving throw. I forgot to add a bow to Higgs' character sheet, so I'll fix that
I'll
later.
say like
Oh
well,
god.
say
That's hit.
I'll say like also would he not have height advantage?
Yeah.
You know, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's
It's
roll again.
over. It's over, fools. I
Have the high ground.
Um,
We'll do the 21.
we'll do the.
We'll do the 21 because that one will
Yeah.
actually hit. Could someone roll me a D8, I believe, for the short bow? Plus.
No, a D8 is a long bow. D6 is a short
Short bow.
For short bow.
Yeah.
D6 plus his dex mod of 3.
Okay. So 3 plus 3 is 6.
I rolled a 6 for him, but if you want to take a 3, go ahead.
8 points of damage. 3 points of damage to you, and you're bloodied. Over the surveillance that you have in your ear, the cuff links. You hear your son and everyone else, Higgs, say, 2 over by the entrance. Could use some backup. Watch out for the fire.
On my way. Oh, I'll be fine. It's just a little flame.
Next up is going to be initiative order. Please, where'd the initiative order go?
It should be a noob.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
new.
noob is next.
If Higgs just went, then it'd be.
Our warlock friend.
Stop.
You can move past me.
I'm gonna stop by and grab the plasma weapon.
You go ahead and pick up the basically it's greatsword.
Long sword,
let
you
me-
said.
It's a long sword.
Sorry,
Longsword.
longsword. Sorry, longsword, but it deals non-lethal damage, and it deals that as shock damage
Cool. Another
or
weapon.
lightning damage.
Another weapon for the repertoire. that's 20. Now I'm stuck on. Now I'm stuck on the dead body.
Here you go. I think I added that to your inventory.
A noob circuit is stuck on the dead body, my dear.
Oh shit, I will move you. That's hard.
I'll say like because I was gonna continue moving forward, the next 10 feet and stepping away from the fire.
Got it. I'll just delete the dead body so you can move around it. And I'm going to modify sword. It's going to be damage, slashing, it's also going to be slashing, also damage. There we go, all set, good to go. And as for the dead body, I just delete it. Back to the body.
You
Body's
deleted-
still there.
Body's still there.
There you go.
Yay! And then I'll move the last bit of my 10 feet since I used
Awesome.
an action to pick up something off the corpse. Being mindful to not step into the fire. I do have line of sight.
You do.
I guess
You
we're
want
going.
to hit the Dragonborn?
Yeah, we're gonna hit the Dragonborn with Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Dragonborn is not currently taking the dodge action.
In
They
the
will just use
words
their action
of-
to clear out the fire in front of them.
In the words of
Same.
Joe Cat.
Yay, I love the cat.
13.
Plus is your
Glances off the armor.
I am not doing
for
well
everything.
with damage. Everything else seems to be fine. I just can't kill anything right now. That's
To
my.
be fair, these guys are wearing full plate, so.
Oh, so I need 16 or greater. Good to know.
And plus they're the dex modifier, so.
Oh god, 18. Got it. Past
So
turn.
what did Joe Cat say about Eldritch Blast?
It's the answer to everything for a warlock.
Eldritch
Yeah.
Blast. Because you can also modify it. to
Not
where
enough
you-
milk in your cereal. Eldritch Blast.
I love Joe
That being
Cat.
said, if you
A
want
guy
to
cuts
have,
in front of you in line. Eldritch Blast.
You were saying something, Valky?
bless and or something along those lines might be a good idea to cast on you if you need to just get through that armor.
Yes, but I unfortunately lost concentration on that.
Unfortunate. Well, next up is going to be our buddy Kane. Kane, how's our favorite paladin doing?
Devising a plan.
Okay.
There's a way to pin this right there and then continue measurement.
I believe it's
Can't
I think it's right click.
I tried right click. It deletes the line.
Control on the keyboard.
Oh, okay. Wait, I tried that. Maybe I'm not using the. Okay. Wrong.
Control
wrong thing.
click. So after you start the line, do control click, and then you can keep it going.
Okay,
There
you're
you
right.
go. Might get you 30 feet unless you're using a dash action to go 60. That is high terrain.
I will need
Yeah.
I'll need a athletics check to climb
Athletics.
up there, but there is a bunch of like debris next to it. You could probably like jump off of, so it won't be at disadvantage. It'll
There.
just be requiring a check.
75 feet. And what is the range? And then what is the range on my longbow?
I believe a longbow is 80 feet to 120.
Yes.
So within range.
So yeah, no, if you get between me
Normal, 150 feet to 600.
All right, longbow, not short bow.
gotta go in for that siege weaponry.
I mean, the siege weaponry got
Move.
fucking demolished.
No. I meant like the siege, like with 600
Move
feet
15
being.
feet here,
Yeah.
You got the siege range with a longbow.
and then move 30 feet here in front of the fire. And then I'm gonna get down on one knee and pull out my bow and aim through the fire. My goal here is to basically try and catch the arrow on fire as I fire through it at this dragonborn here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that you can dip into the fire. So you can dip bow into fire, draw back, and then shoot.
All right, let me roll.
And I'll say it'll deal an extra d4 damage.
That is 13 plus 4.
17.
17.
17.
You see it like catch him right in the chest, like solidly hit and start burning, but he just looks at it, looks to you, and just goes like aims in your direction, and then aims at himself. Starts walking towards you.
So
It's
did it deal
on.
damage?
No.
18 is AC.
Okay.
Missed by 1.
Remember, full play with Dex mod.
I sign. Come at me, dead man.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro.
While I hit this gritty.
I put my
Greedy on the
bow.
monkey.
I put my bow away and then pull my greatsword off my back and can't tell through the flames, but I'm still concentrating on Searing Smite as
Yeah.
the blade is still glowing red.
Sounds good. The soldier gets disadvantage on this wisdom saving throw. Poor thing has not had a chance to stop laughing this entire time.
Holy shit!
Ah.
We get our thing and he's still laughing on our way out of here. I say we take pity on him and drag him back with us.
Yeah.
Give him
He'll
a
be our
new
new
job.
recruit.
I imagine he talks like this. He's just a new hire. I just started working here,
It
dude.
never stops. It never stops. It just happens. Malark, you're up.
Alright, let me see. I'm short, so I can't move as far as you guys can.
It's true. It's true. On the bright side, someone can carry you.
Uppies.
I heard uppies. Yeah, you're not with me yet.
I'm gonna have to move through the fire. I have no other choice.
You can attempt to try and climb on that piece of equipment next to it to get up onto the railing above it.
I am 2 feet 8 inches, my dear.
Hey, you can be spry. You can be like
Running
little,
jump. You run past
Okay,
me
I'm
and then
gonna-
I yeet you.
We do a Wonder Woman. Gotcha.
I don't
So
know.
I'm gonna do a Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Uh,
So like jump off someone's shield or something like that. Kind of deal?
Yeah, shield, and then move here, and I'll make an
Alright.
athletics check.
Athletics check, no disadvantage because you're jumping off of them.
Okay, good. Normal. Nope. Well, I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration
Go for it.
and reroll that. God
10
fucking
is
damn.
exactly what you needed to succeed on this. Malaric, you get to right about here.
All I can hear in my head is the painful sound of body colliding into a metal pole.
Well,
Ow!
I only have 20. Well, I only have 25 feet of movement, so I place myself exactly 25 feet. Yep, right there. Remember.
Yeah.
And then.
But you jumped. You get an additional 10 feet of movement. But
Oh,
you
From
can't
jump.
jump in addition.
From jumping.
Jumping actually goes off of your strength modifier, so it's like I don't remember the equation, but
Plus
it goes,
3.
So,
strength
so
modifier.
that would be rounded up then. So it would be 5 feet of movement. So you get an extra 5 feet.
So,
Okay.
There you go.
So,
All right, and then
There.
spells.
you have the high ground.
Which one?
You also have
Which
high
one?
ground.
Can you that gives me no line of sight to enemies where you
Hang
put
on a
me.
second. I do a thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Thank you. Yes, I can see now.
Delete.
Which one
I
of
know
these
you're facing off
fuckers is
against the
going to
ballot.
attack my? Yeah. Which one of these fuckers is it going after Higgs? The cat?
one that's
Probably the
going
cat.
after Pig is going to be the cat.
Okay. Yeah. They're not. They're not.
Motherfucker.
And this one's going after Kane. Oh, sorry. Yes, Kane.
All I said was, yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah. I am going to use guiding bolt on the guy going after my son.
Dodge this. Not high enough.
16.
Not unless he's wearing halfway.
Guiding bolt.
Yep.
I'm afraid that it also hits their armor square in the center and fizzles around them. There's some sort of like not necessarily arcane protection, just really, really good smithing and metalworking at work here.
I curse in Orcish.
Brother Man just tanks it and just like you can see it like hit him square in the chest, and he like rolls his shoulder off to the right, and the bolt just glances off into a corner. And he's just like looks at you. The cat looks at you, looks at your son, and then goes, him.
It says what?
Him.
Him. And then makes
Oh.
a cutthroat motion.
Oh, hell no. Bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I can't cast 2 spells in a row.
Yeah.
Can I do a free action?
Such
A
as?
seeking. I wanna insult him enough that.
Oh, I will let you use a bonus
Like,
action.
hey, fight me, you fucking coward.
Basically goad him into fighting.
Yeah.
You can use either intimidate or persuasion here,
Persuasion.
Okay.
Let's.
or performance.
We'll figure out which one I'm better at. Intimidate is a +2, persuasion is a +4. We're doing persuasion.
Cool beans.
Fight me, you fucking coward! That's a 17 intimidate.
Persuasion.
The cat
I take
agrees.
on someone your own side?
The cat agrees, then says, "I'm going for your son first.
He wouldn't know he's
I'll
my
get
son.
you soon enough, Shorty."
He wouldn't know he's my son.
Sorry. I'm good. I'll get through your lad first.
You can try! Try to find someone your own size, or at least your own dick size.
Damn.
Mine's bigger.
Oh, I doubt that.
Prove it.
I have
Anyway.
You hear me shout, prove it.
Anyway.
Dick waving contest! Let's
I
go!
don't actually shout that because I'm mute.
So
Yeah.
she turns to her buddy, taps him on the shoulder, with me, and then we'll start moving together as a group.
I will end them with fire.
Is this still fire, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
It is still fire.
Okay.
So these guys have formation tactics. As long as they're within about 5 feet of each other, they have certain advantages against being grappled, restrained, frightened, or so forth and so on. But beyond that, he's just gonna go ahead and make 2 longsword attacks.
Remember that Higgs has Shield of Faith.
Which makes
Gives
a-
the AC +2.
Oh crap! What's his AC now then? Let's double check. Oh, his AC's 15. Nice. I really should get him some basic armor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Laura, you said that you have some armor? Who's wearing light armor right now? Anybody?
Oh no, I'm wearing heavy armor. Are you kidding? I'm a cleric.
I'm a
I'm
warlock.
a paladin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm wearing chainmail.
Gotcha. Spiked armor from Knight.
This is
Izzy?
this is not my light armor paladin. I actually do have one of those. He's all dex based, and his AC is 18.
Gotcha. Let's see. A noob circuit doesn't have any armor. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, warlock.
Yeah, warlock.
He's a multi-class paladin rogue, so he can smite and sneak attack in the same turn.
Awesome.
Jesus. That sounds
I have
terrifying.
a rogue warlock, so I can sneak attack with, I believe. No, not with Eldritch Blast, but with some stuff I can.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that Higgs is wearing light armor, basically leather, so that should bump up his AC to 12. And with that, his AC becomes 17. So, I'm gonna make 2 attacks on Higgs.
If they hit, oh hell no.
That's not a nat 20, but it is 20.
That's a
It's a
dirty,
dirty
20.
20.
I have my targets, and it is these motherfuckers.
You are correct. Higgs is going to take 1d8 plus 2 non-lethal damage twice. Let's see. Advantage. Just the damage roll.
Maloric would like to rage.
Yes, Maloric. Maloric is going to drop a 3rd level spell on these fuckers.
Oh goodness. Damage roll.
I'm actually almost out of spells, so probably not. I'm going to kill them.
7.
I'm going to kill them.
Another 3, so all in all, your boy takes, in total, 10 points of non-lethal electrical damage.
Okay. I'm going to drop a 2nd level spell. Well, I shouldn't drop more spells. I only have 3 spells left, so I'm just going to beat them.
Oh goodness.
I'm just gonna wail on them.
Go for it. Next up in the initiative order is going to be our good cat, who is going to walk over this way and try and make your life as difficult as possible, Mallory.
They can. Maloric is going to end
use
them.
their ability to climb because they have the backseat claws. Climb up there, and they're going to try and attempt to make an athletics check to do so.
I'm
Let's see
going
what
to.
it- it's
I'm
gonna
going
be a
to
bit difficult
Sephiroth
do
this
so in-
bitch.
It's going to be a bit difficult to do so in armor. I'd say that they're going to be rolling at disadvantage. Oh, 9. Unfortunately, does not make it. Fall flat on their face.
Damn.
Into the fire!
Back into the
Okay,
fire.
Dexterity saving throw for the fire.
Talk big game.
I'm.
Oh,
Holy
God.
shit. Beef. Beef set aflame, bitch.
Can someone roll me a d6 for this poor girl?
No.
I got you. That would be a grand total of 6.
They are now on fire.
Back
Good
again.
job, dicklips.
Through the
Is it
fire and
that
flames.
The environment is doing the most damage to these guys.
Yeah, I flick her off.
Okay.
Like, I stare her down.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from everyone who passed through this fire right here?
I
Oh,
have not passed through it yet.
okay. Let me do that, because I did.
I'm standing in
and-
front of it.
Yeah. Not yet. Not yet for Kane just yet. Although you could go around it if you won't go up there for a little
Oh,
bit and then get back
what-
down.
Oh, I plan to.
Anusirket, you're fine. Malaric, you took some burns. Take a d6 worth of damage.
Okay, I'll roll d6. I'm still gonna suffer off that bitch. That is 3.
You have the high ground.
Fish kebab is back on the menu.
They hurt my son.
They did. They really badly. And Higgs is flagging a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
20
murder
minutes.
that bitch. Yep. Heads up. Yeah, it's 9:50 over here, so.
Understood. We'll go ahead and get you to the next zone, and then we'll probably call it there for the night.
That's what I was. That's why I gave us another like extra 10 minutes or so. I can
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
I can get to about 9:30 my time, which is 10:30 your time. Then I have
gotcha.
no choice but to back out.
Yeah, so let's
Understood.
get us to the next zone, and then we'll.
Gotcha. Perfect. I think next in the initiative order is going to be Higgs, who is rightfully pissed at this Dragonborn, and is going to attempt a cunning action to basically hide. Actually, no. Your son is a swashbuckler.
Oh shit!
Ah.
It's time for a duel.
Or flick of the wrist to get the weapon out, or vicious mockery to give dirty advantage.
Oh, sorry.
Actually,
As a thief. However, because he has second story work as an ability, he can climb as if he didn't have half movement speed. So what he's going to do is he's going to risk it with a biscuit.
Bonus action disengage.
yeah, bonus action.
Disengage. Climb down. Move,
And then
bonus action disengage should allow him to basically skirt that guy. Come around behind him. Turn to you, Malaric, and he's going to hold his action to stab.
Yep.
Which means that if you get into position for him, he'll get a sneak attack bonus.
Oh, I'm gonna jump down from this thing and run over and charge at that Dragonborn.
Next up is a Nipser Cat.
Okay, so the tabaxi that's on fire.
Currently rolling around the ground after failing to climb
So they're at
5 feet.
disadvantage.
They are,
Yep.
in fact.
Cool.
You have advantage on them if you were to try and engage them in a melee sort of attack. From this range, though, they would be prone and would gain your attacks would be at disadvantage for range attacks.
I guess we're gonna skirt around the fires. Do I need to do another?
I would say that half movement will allow you to move carefully through them.
Okay, so that's 10, 15. Okay.
Alright, you're right on top of her.
Hi, bitch.
With a melee attack, you gain advantage on this attack.
Hi, bitch.
Bye, bitch.
Oh, the hammer comes out.
Smash!
You hit. Even with all of her armor on her, you hit decisively. How do you end this?
Hi, bitch. Through the fire and flames, and then just smash her head in.
Dragon Force.
Does a little air guitar in as
Decapitation!
Oh, no.
How much damage do you deal? I think it's more than enough at this point.
Light hammer.
is 1d4
does-
plus 1.
Yep.
So, at minimum, you're dealing 2 damage, and she's only got 2 hit points left. How do you do this?
Like I said, she's rolling around. It's just like as soon as she rolls and she sees my face, dies. Just smashes her head in.
There's a sickening sort of like crunch sound as like gray matter just kind of goes everywhere. Oh, it's gruesome.
Tasty.
Next up is Kane.
I would like to long jump to see how much movement I can get out of this.
Let's take a look at the long jump rolls. I think I haven't pulled up actually. I do. Long jump rolls. 2014 version. Number 3 of your strength score with a 10-foot running start. Okay, so what's your strength score?
18.
Oh god, yes. You can basically clear nearly 20 feet, additionally with a 10-foot range start.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step back 10 feet. And I'm gonna run this way and clear 20 feet.
Okay, here we go. The jump itself consumes movement. Each foot of the jump counts a foot of movement out of you. So if you run 10 feet, you will hit your 30-foot range and then you can walk additional 2 feet to complete your movement.
That's fine.
Ya yeet!
Alright.
Ow!
And then I...
Hi, devils.
You completely clear
Wait, why
the
is it not
fire
working
up to right about there. With that, I think... Are you double moving?
There. I muted myself. Because apparently...
Kane, are you double moving?
I'm debating.
I'm gonna use instantaneous wounds on this bitch.
I'm
Hold on,
gonna
even if I do this-
actually pull out my bow. And I'm going to aim at this guy's head.
You would take aim at the Dragonborn's head.
Pancakes of war.
Do you say something cool at this point?
They're mute.
No.
Hold on. Let me
Oh, that's right. You have your throat ripped out.
No, my mouth's sewn shut. But
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
it's just trauma. But I got an 18 on the die.
That's
Hell
enough
yeah.
to bypass the armor, so
Okay,
go ahead and roll
now it
damage.
works. There. I redeemed the pancakes for you, devils. My apologies. Sometimes it works. I don't know.
It's 1d8 of damage. I almost rolled a 1d6.
Do-do-do.
That's 4 plus 2 equals 6 points of damage.
A solid hit in between the chinks in the armor.
Can I,
Uh,
because I was aiming for his head, could I wing his eye?
I am going to say that if you're aiming for the head and want an additional effect, it will deal 5 points less damage. But you will blind him. And
That's
he will
fine
suffer
with me.
disadvantage. Cool beans.
I want to basically take out his eye.
He is now suffering from disadvantage on wisdom saving throws, on wisdom checks, on perception checks, as well. Go ahead and save for that. And he takes
Nice.
only 1 point of damage to the eye as it catches
2 points, because I got a 6, not a 7. So yeah.
Catches a good like the slit in his armor basically, and splinters basically find their way to his eye.
When he turns to look at me, and I imagine he grabs a hold of his eye, I look at him, and I just take my thumb and drag it across my throat.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Next up is...
I wanted to cause him damage. I didn't want to kill him. That's why I didn't dash to get closer, because
Got it.
I can see rage when I know rage when I see it.
Guess you finally succeeded on their wisdom saving throw.
With a nat 20. Holy shit.
They stop laughing, realizing none of this is funny. They jump down, pull out a little device from a pack of theirs, and begin working on this turret.
Oh god.
Let me at him.
Unfortunately, it will not work because there's no power supply to it anymore.
Anyone here who can see through this little slit right here
I
can
see
make
them.
me an Arcana check to see what that little device is.
I am going to ignore it because Mal is full of rage.
Sounds good.
Nope.
I don't know because I got a 2.
A 7.
I'm not a smart lad. I get a 0 modifier.
Unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and roll for Higgs because he might actually know what this thing is. And at least according to this, it does seem like Higgs might have line of sight to it. So I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to make a perception check for Higgs. See if he sees it in the first place. He is a little bit far away.
Oh,
19.
damn.
This boy is good at what
I
he does.
love my son.
And he's going to go ahead and make an Arcana check, which he does not have any skill in. So so just straight up intelligence. Oh, interesting. He's actually proficient in saving throws.
Good. Good.
Damn.
He's gonna
I raised
Thanks.
him well.
like Higgs' eyes go fucking wide as he realizes what this little device is, and he calls over the cufflinks to everyone in the group and says, "Portable power source."
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
That guy's a technician.
Do you want me? Can you handle the Dragonborn, or do you need my help?
I think Kane and I's got this.
Is that an order?
Yes?
Understood.
Question mark? Alark, it's your go.
Cool.
You got line of sight on the
Let's see.
technician?
Can I do something as a reaction?
Yes, if you have an ability that does something with a reaction.
I just want to give them an item.
Malari? I'll allow it. Go ahead and, like, if you toss, if you make an athletics check,
What
to
I
toss it.
basically want to do is I want to throw open my cloak, not my cloak, my coat, and expose the last remaining grenade on my hip.
I haven't even.
Remaining what now?
Grenade on my
Grenade?
hip.
Oh, got it.
I haven't even thrown mine.
Delightful.
Alright.
Think fast. I
Malric
do.
will take the grenade.
Uh-huh.
They don't care about fire at this point.
Alright, I'll go ahead and remove that from my inventory.
And
I'm out of
I am
grenades.
going to move. I don't care about fall damage.
Alright.
Or fire.
Athletics check to mitigate fall damage. You're dropping from about 10 feet up. Actually, no, you'll
That-
be fine.
Yeah. I don't care. Like,
It's
I will
8
take that
feet
damage.
over 10 feet when
Yeah,
you start
okay.
taking fall damage.
So,
So,
no fall damage.
with the-
You managed to, like, roll with it.
I will also take fire damage. I will do that after.
I'll say,
This
like,
guy is now.
Say like there's a dex.
I'll actually move.
Say like a dex saving throw while you're going through
Yeah,
fire.
I'll actually move here.
One dex saving throw from you now.
Yep, I'll make that. I will probably fail because my dex is not great.
Thank you, Cookie, for the resub. Love you, sweetie. 26
That is a
months.
12.
You succeed.
Cool. And then I'm tossing
Barely.
the Granado,
You toss
which
the
is an
granada.
athletics check. That's a 6. Actually, yeah.
A 6? Alright.
Yeah.
The Granada flies forward, and whereas it would normally land in and around this person's like sort of vicinity, it ends up drifting a little bit in one direction. Go ahead and give me a D4 roll, and then a 2d6.
Luck check?
Essentially,
A D4.
yeah. D4 is
Okay.
to determine which direction away from this person does it go.
Okay. That is a 2 on the D4.
Starts going a little bit more to the east than what you had intended. Let's roll me 2d6 to figure out how far it, roll me 2d10 to figure out how far it drifts.
Okay, 2d10. Let me.
Get a 1 and a 1.
More or less,
da-da-da.
yeah, that's the best case.
Oh, that would be best case.
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Okay, so it drifts a total of 5 feet. It lands right about there.
So it's still right next to him, so we're good.
And it has a 10-foot blast radius, if I remember correctly, so he's still within it. So he's going to make a full dex save.
That-
And what does he
Damn,
get?
that's not happening.
He takes the full damage from it. What's the Granado's,
It was 2d10, I think. I already deleted it, so.
sounds about right.
Also, that power source
Take
that he's
it.
trying to use, does that react to this explosion?
It's also an amberite cell.
Oh boy, this is gratuitous
that's-
explosions.
That's 11 points of damage from the Granado.
He is unconscious and on the ground.
And then the Amberite cell.
Then the Amberite cell basically takes out this entire tower right here. It is blown up to hell. Like, there are so many explosions going on in this one scene. I am slightly worried if I give you more grenades later in the future.
Don't give us explosives if you don't want us to use them.
It's true.
So, with that, my
Soldier.
bonus action is going to be putting out. Oh, though, because I was on fire last turn, I'm putting out the flames.
Okay, cool. Actually, you only were singed last time.
Okay.
If you were to take the full fire damage from that, you would be on fire. But you actually only took like 3 damage, so you did not hit the
Okay.
threshold I was looking for. So you're not on
Okay.
fire. You're just burned. Next up is our soldier, who's going to take a swing at Higgs. Actually, wait.
He was holding. Higgs was holding action.
You know
Yeah.
what? I am going to have this guy realize that he is completely outnumbered. He's the last person left. He doesn't receive anybody on comms. He is going to make a run for it, and Higgs is going to get an attack of opportunity.
Can I just bolt over and just attack him? I want him dead.
Unfortunately not. It's not your turn.
I know. It's
Higgs
a
is
dream.
going to make an attack roll. Does not pierce the armor. And this guy is going to GTFO. And we are out of combat.
All right. I am going to gather all the friends around us. I'm going back to over here.
As long as the communicator is not destroyed when I smash the Tabaxi's head in, I am taking that communicator with us so I can get
Give me a luck check.
check.
There.
Odds or evens? I'm going to say evens is good.
Before you enter, Kane.
I'm not going to enter. I was
Okay,
talking
okay.
about-
So where do I do luck check?
So
Just roll a d20.
Any old d20 will be fine.
That's a 10.
Hey, evens are good.
You managed to go ahead and pull the communicator, and it's still intact.
Cool.
All right.
You begin to
Um,
like listen in on the communications channel, and you can hear chatter going back and forth. Like someone is trying to send a message out, but it can't make it to its destination yet. It's like when you took out
There's
the
some
power,
sort of
you took out
thing.
all the like communications lines. So that person who just ran is physically running to try and warn somebody.
Everyone, we need to chase after them before they get to anyone else.
So we don't have 10 minutes. Okay, so I won't cast the spell I was thinking of.
So like I'm just gonna
Alright.
climb up to get over the fire.
You do so. I'd say that if you take your time with it, you succeed.
I am going to, because I have this at will because of my being very, very fortunate. I have good berry. I'm going to cast that instantaneously. It's an action.
Got it.
Oh.
And hand out good berries.
Everyone, gain a good berry.
It doesn't do
people-
anything for me, so I'll pass. However,
Let's say like the good
Um,
berry will last a while, so you just have.
I
24
will.
hours.
I
Yeah.
will tap. Higgs on the shoulder
Uh-huh.
and just give him a thumbs up. And as I do, he heals for 10 points. As I
Oh,
can't use lay on hands.
I am
Yes,
going
absolutely.
over to. There is no like fake. Oh, I don't know you type facade anymore. Mal runs up to Higgs and just starts looking him over for injuries. Like, are you okay? Something gonna be hurt. What do you need? How can I help?
The moment that you run up to him, Kane taps Higgs on the shoulder, and all the like the slash the burn marks from the weapon, from the electrical attack from earlier, just completely knit themselves back together, and he looks right as rain.
I hug him. I hug his leg. I don't care anymore about keeping the facade of. Oh, we don't know each other. I just watched my son get slashed and someone threatened him. I'm hogging my son.
Dad, I'm fine. Really. I'm good.
Are you sure? You got hurt?
Perfectly fine, Dad. Perfectly fine. I'm good. We should probably stop
Okay,
here.
okay. Yes, we should. Okay, let's go. Yes. I'm going to murder that motherfucker. And I take out my, mace, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Take off the covering. I unscrew the fake top of the mace, and it's a nail bat. It's a bat with nails in it. Let's go bash some pigs' heads in.
Delightful. If you want, you can proceed to the next area by hitting this teleportation point right here.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Boop.
Just keep going forward until you disappear. Awesome. And you're at the... This is the scene that you find yourselves in. You find yourselves in the middle of a starship graveyard, and your Dragonborn is running in that direction. In this direction, more or less, right that way. Attempting to try and get within range, and he's like screaming into his communicator. You all know that without the underlying
Ourselves?
communications network, that the range of these communicators is only 30 feet.
Can
Alright.
I just run up on him and hit him with my sword?
How much movement do you have left? I'm gonna go ahead and request that we
I
go
do.
back
I
into
have-
initiative.
I have 10 feet left, and it was my turn. It was. I wanna kill him. I wanna kill him.
Okay.
I wanna hit him.
You
I
are
wanna
within
do it.
range. I'd say that Mal can get right up to him just barely.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh, I'm using instantaneous whips.
Go for it.
I have at least
burned.
15 feet of movement left after going through the door.
Go for it. You can get right up to Mal, actually.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Holy
Is that a nat 20?
that is.
That's not 20, bitch.
Roll full damage and then roll for the next set.
14 plus 6. So it's a grand total of a dirty 20.
Yep.
Everyone gang up on this poor guy.
Critical hit damage. That is 45 damage.
Mal, how do you do this?
I run up. I don't
Weird.
run. I walk up to him, call out in common, "Hey, turn around now."
You see him like spin around and look at you, look down, and just.
I grab his arm, pull him my height, grab him by the throat, and just pour necrotic energy and fury of him hurting my son into him. There is
As
no
he-
non-lethal. There is
as-
just lethal.
As he decays, I walk up behind him, and with one foul swoop, I deal 15 points of damage to him and split him in two. From the from the hips, he is just legs and torso have been separated.
Have you ever seen a shark feeding frenzy? This is basically it, with Mal being like the lead shark, just sort of like taking the first bite that completely like decimates this guy and like knocks him on the floor. The rest of you come in just to make sure the job is completely finished. And
Like, there is no oh, I'm a cute little halfling dandy. There is just pure Deadeye's fury.
your son is actually a little like taken aback by all of this. It's just like, geez, Dad, you go that far.
Yes, I did, because there are others like him who deserve it more, and they will come.
That's fair. All right, cool, Dad. Cool, Dad. Thanks. I appreciate that. He just kind of looks at like the completely desiccated and then subsequently eviscerated body with a little concern.
I put
I
my great sword
apologize,
on my.
that was a little grotesque. I'm usually much calmer during these
Oh.
things, but
Dad, remember your breathing exercises. Remember your breathing exercises.
Hold up.
you
Hold up.
reminded me of someone I hate.
That's fair, Dad. Let's get out of cover. Let's get into cover for a bit. Let's
Yes.
proceed is that as the midday sun rolls into this area,
I forgot to add the smite damage. He is now on fire and a burning corpse for another 5 points of damage.
He's
so
just ashes.
Yeah, he is ashes. So I deal a grand total of 20 points of damage, and that's when my spell fades, as it only lasts a minute. So he basically bursts into flames and then immediately fades.
Uh-oh, there's someone with who made a perception check we don't see. Let's go find cover, and I think that's a good place to end the episode, where I
Yes.
kill this motherfucker. Fluff?
Sorry, just making a couple more perception checks right quick before we close for the night.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. It's a good thing I only cast that as a first level spell. Okay, one guy at least doesn't know we're here.
For now.
You realize that as the smoke begins to billow out from the body, it's probably going to draw some attention.
The smoke, he doesn't stay on fire long. The spell only lasts a minute, so.
Burning bodies release smoke.
But the
And-
thing is that the burning body.
And recently, a lot of shit exploded to the south of here.
So they
Yeah,
heard the
that's right.
explosions, they see that smoke, then they see a little whiff
Yeah.
of smoke. Just like,
Yeah.
something's not right
Just gonna
down
put two
there.
and two together now. Luckily, around you, there are the wreckages of old skyships. Some so ancient that they seem to still have old Terran writing on them. There are a number of places it's possible to hide from these patrols.
Love, I think
and
you got
for-
your game confused. Terran?
Oh, they are Terran. They are Terran.
Okay.
Humans are Terran in this world.
Human.
Okay.
That being said,
humans.
will our heroes be caught? Will they get past the security force guarding this damn ship? Find out next time on Telluria Nadir Edition.
Will I make another corpse?
We will
Okay.
definitely be making corpses.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, but
So, who
they
are we?
chose to be assholes. I returned the favor.
Who are we rating?
Um,
That's a good question, Mega Man.
I know who I'm rating.
Who are you rating? Let me know so I can rate them too.
I'm rating our good friend Kenpachi.
What the fuck? Why are you rating me? Why are you rating me?
That's
I gotta go to bed.
well. Okay, that's your problem.
Hi, welcome in, Raider.
Let Kenpachi go to bed.
You can rate us somewhere. Alright, it's slash. You're lucky I put exclamation point. Raid at Kenpachi. There we go.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I beat you there.
my raid didn't go through. Boo.
Thank you, Knight. I guess I'm gonna send this off as soon as Hank. Say like that's an exclamation point.
Oh,
yeah.
it won't let me raid.
Are you doing
No.
slash?
Are you hitting the @ symbol? Because you're not supposed to. It's
Oh.
slash raid and then the name.
That's it. That's all you gotta
That's
do, love.
rude.
I returned your characters back to the portal.
Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, Knight.
So, what do y'all think of the landing page as the place your characters hang out between sessions?
I like
I loved
this.
it.
I like it.
I'm glad. Anyway, folks, thanks for playing. I'm looking forward to next time, where more than likely there will be more arson.
All
Yeah.
the arson.
Alright, see you guys later. Bye.
I'll wait till you
Bye.
begin, and then I will do my raid. What's this? Another raid? What madness have I been has been unleashed upon me? Thank you. Okay, now I can do my thing.
Have a good night, y'all. I'm heading out.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Narrating that to Bisky because he's playing Void War, which is faster than light, but if it was in the Warhammer 40k universe. Oh, it like I've heard about this. Hmm?
Can you find a Steam page for that and like drop that to me? That's
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Thank you so much.
So like it's also on my my wish list. There's also a free demo out right now.
There is?
Yes.
Thanks
There you
so
go.
much. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Hello, Ivy.
Okay, Captain's Raid, go show Bisky some love. They're playing a game that I would like to play in the near future. Y'all have a good night. I might stream tomorrow. Depends on what Cookie wants to do for her birthday. But y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye!